Hello there everyone, I am Dresden and welcome back to another episode of Downhill Madness here on BeamNG Drive. Today we're going to be doing episode 60, which we're going to do a thing where every 10 episodes is an automation special, so that's what this is. We're going to be testing 2 random automation vehicles, not really random, I picked them out, plus an automation vehicle that I made on a live stream. The live stream is up on my channel in my past live stream area if you would like to go check it out. Every 10 episodes or so, we may do them more often, depending on if I'm busy or not, we'll go ahead and make an automation vehicle and test it compared to 2 other automation vehicles. So we're going to start off with this. This is the Gator XLT Tremor Off-Road. It's going to have automation after the name, just so we know, because some vehicles, there's one vehicle here that could be an actual vehicle. It's like a remake of a vehicle, so we'll see. Let's get a cold start. Exhaust is back here. Yeah. We weigh 1,800 kilos, just about 2 tons, and have 780 horsepower, which means that we do some crazy burnouts if we pin it. Uh-oh. I'm losing it. Let's go ahead and check out the other 2 vehicles that we're going to be running. I bet you can tell which one I made and which one is a mod. So the next one we'll test after this will be this white fella over here. This is the Audi Sport Quattro S1 automation. Will be in the name, of course, because it is an automation vehicle, though it is a remake of a real vehicle. And then this little blue guy is the guy that I built on a stream. It is the Gator, or no, that's this. I'm not that creative with names. It's the EXD DHM1. We'll also have automation after it. Actually, no, it won't, because there's no reason to request it to say automation. But yeah. The EXD DHM1, it's Dresden Downhill Madness 1, because it's the first vehicle I built for this. So we'll see how it does compared to these 2 and the other vehicles on the leaderboard. But we're going to start with this. So without further ado, let's begin. But first I start, before I start, I'd like to also tell you guys, I'm doing this a little bit different. So you guys could be watching this on 2 different videos. There's going to be a video of all the vehicles with all 3 runs that we're doing. And then there's going to be a video that's just the best run of all 3 vehicles for those people that don't want to sit around and watch the longer stuff. Still show the leaderboard, still show this part, of course, the intro and everything until the run. And then we will have a transition to the best run that we have, unless the first run is the best run, and then there will be no transition. Yeah, just figured I'd let you guys know. We'll have a video with 3 runs and a video with 9 runs, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments which one you're watching this on. Also, I'll see the views. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the Gator here. I don't know how this is going to go. This thing is very powerful. 780 horsepower is not something to be messing with. It does have off-road in the name. You can tell it's got some decently sprung suspension. We'll see how big of a difference that makes. Now, this should do pretty good. Automation vehicles tend to be a bit stronger than actual in-game vehicles. We tend to be able to be a little bit rougher on them. The bodywork doesn't necessarily buckle. The wheels are a bit stronger at times. It's just overall probably a better recipe for a better run. If you guys have any recommendations for any other automation vehicles that I can test, let me know. Just drop the name of the vehicle, or perhaps like who it's by, and I can go ahead and test them. Because I do like testing the automation. I like testing a wide variety of vehicles on the course, and that includes automation. Because you can literally make a vehicle and then test it. Anyone can do it. It doesn't have to be like a modder that's good at Blender or anything like that. Anybody can make a vehicle and put it into Beam, which is just awesome. So if you do have any recommendations, I could also do like an episode where there's a bunch of like goofy automation vehicles. Oh, we're upside down, flip, we're good. There's plenty of goofy, memey automation vehicles as well. So if you want to see an episode that's just a bunch of those, also let me know. And we'll see if it does well, or if I decide to do it, rather. So first run, of course, is the easier one. If you guys are watching this and you're watching the shorter, abridged version of the video, you know that the next 2 runs did not go well. However, hopefully you're not watching this run. Hopefully you're watching a further run down the course. We'll see. We will see indeed. Let's get a little bit of speed here. Oh. Keep it together. Okay? We're good. We're good. All right, don't flip. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. This bad. This bad. This bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, we're good. See, I did mention that automation vehicles are stronger. They do dent. You can tell they buckle. That rear left wheel is bent out of shape real bad. But they are stronger vehicles overall. So, as long as you can get over the fact that they don't really crash very well, and that it's more of a driving experience in vehicles that you and other people easily create with plenty of variety, then that's okay. If you don't mind that, that's okay. And I don't really care about the crash damage. I know that this is a crash damage sandbox in a sense, but it's also just a sim game for vehicular mayhem. And so that's kind of what I enjoy using it for at times. Does mean that these almost have an unfair advantage. Now, I don't quite know if I'd consider it an unfair advantage. It's just the nature of the vehicle. It's the same that, like, saying an armored truck has an unfair advantage, I don't know, on one of these courses. Because, obviously it does. It's armored. It's not going to break as easily. But, also, it's just the nature of the vehicle. So, I don't know. We made it to the bottom. Oh, big hit. We made it to the bottom. Front end of this does look a little rough. We did have that big roll in the middle. And we definitely shouldn't drive in a straight line anymore. Do we? Well, we'll never know, because too much power. Well, now we definitely won't, because I broke that rear wheel. Oh, we're just not going to move. We're not going to go into reverse. Oh, wait, there we go. I don't know. That doesn't really matter. But I don't think we're driving in a straight line. Let's see. We almost do, but that's because we bent both rear wheels opposite of each other. Anyway, that's fine. On to the next attempt for this vehicle. Hopefully, we can get a little bit faster of a time. We'll see. Let's see what we can do here. Let us see what we can do here. So, yeah, this is the second run in the Gator XLT Tremor Off-Road Automation. Automation is not... oh, sorry. Not a part of the name of it. I'm just saying it because specificity, you know? That turn felt good. I think I'm kind of starting to understand how to handle the vehicle, which is a good thing. Definitely important for what we're doing here is being able to handle the vehicle. It's quite slidey and squirrely. It's got a lot of power, and it's got so much power going to the rear wheels. I would say that I don't think it has the grip for it. I think it does. I think it's got sufficient grip. I think it's just got an excess of power. It's like a, like you take a Ford F-150, you're fine, but as soon as you make it a Raptor, all of a sudden it's got a lot of power, you know? And I'm sure you could just do a burnout in a normal F-150 too. I'm not ruling that out, but the point still stands. A Raptor has far more power for approximately the same vehicle. There's a lot of key differences, but approximately. Oh, whoa. English. I don't know what I said. We're wall riding is what I was trying to say there. Didn't come out of my mouth like that. It just was a bunch of noises. That's okay. That's our... Oh, engine's off. Oh, bouncy. Slow it down. Make it bouncy. Chicken butterfly. Anyone know what that is? Probably not. That's okay. We can take this a little quicker. Watch the bump. Maybe take it a little quicker if we get the grip. Okay, yeah, take it a little quicker. We hit 85. I saw 85 in the bottom middle of the screen. Bottom middle of the screen is our accurate speed reading. The bottom right is the speed of the wheels and approximately the speed of the wheels. It's some weird math it does, and it's usually wrong. But the bottom middle is the speed of the air going over the vehicle or the speed of the vehicle cutting through the air, whichever way you want to look at it. That is our accurate speed reading. So if you really want to know what speed we're going, look at the bottom middle. Also, if you want to see my inputs, look in the bottom middle as well. You can see my throttle, parking brake, my handling, all that jazz, all in the bottom middle of the screen. Really gives you an idea of kind of what we're doing here. Now, it would be really cool if I could get a chart of a controller to work, and I'm sure I could. I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult. I'm just not quite bothered right now, but I'm sure I could. That'd be neat for Forza too. I do a lot of Forza on here. Anyway, I digress. Second run seems to be going probably better than the first one. Maybe a little quicker, but we also didn't roll over like we did in the first one. We didn't spin out like we did in the first one. We didn't take some bad jumps like we did in the first one. So hopefully this run is a better one than the first one. Hopefully it's a better time. The third run will all out hammer it. We'll see if we even make it to the bottom. Who knows? But second run was a success. Stay away from the wall. Oh. Second run was a success. I don't think had any damage on our vehicle for the most part. Besides what just happened when we hit the wall. Does the badge on the hood say Mom with a guy's face as the O? Because I think it does. Yeah, that went really well. I want to see one thing quickly, because I'm intrigued. How does this do on the beach? I don't think I ever really drive the vehicles on the beach. Do well on the beach? Let's go to the beach each. Let's go get away. They say what they're gonna say. Yeah, I mean, it does fine. It does pretty good, actually. It's going, yeah, we're hitting 90 almost. We hit 90. Yeah, this thing's a decent off-roader. I know we're kind of just flooring it, and a lot of vehicles could probably do that. Well, and there goes that wheel. So we didn't need it. It's all right. Our brake is gone too. Our caliper's not, but the rest of it is. Anyway, third attempt. Let's see if we can do any better. All right, third attempt. Now, if you're watching this is attempt number 3 for the Gator XLT Tremor Off-Road Automation. And this is the run that we're just going to hammer it, see what happens. I don't think we're going to make it down on this run. This is not necessarily controllable enough, I believe, to make it down on this run. Well, good start. Whoa. Oh, man. Oh, man, we're still going. Oh. Well, that's that, I think. That is definitely that. Now, do we have a 4-wheel drive? Sorry about the lag. The lag happens whenever I use my mouse in Beam. I don't know why my mouse causes it to lag, but it does. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to make it anyway because that front wheel's gone, so there's no reason to even try. So, yeah, that went fine. The first and second run went good. This one, not so much. On to the next vehicle. Let's see how it compares to this one. All right, next up is the Audi Sport Quattro S1 automation. Let's see how it does. Where's the exhaust pipe on this? That's definitely, I don't know if that's where it is in real life. I don't know. Let's listen. A little quieter, a little toned down, some may say. See how it does. Attempt number 1. Audi Sport Quattro S1. Now this is a purpose-built rally car. The camera is very close to it, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of that, but I'm not going to adjust it because I always run the camera that it starts with. Uh-oh. Now, I did say in the last episode, which last episode was really cool, by the way. I don't know if y'all happened to see it, but we partnered with Filmin86 to make an episode, and he's got more plans with it, but he also reacted to it, and I might release some footage of the reaction and me kind of watching his reaction. It won't be the whole thing. We'll see if I decide to do that or not. I may just keep it for me, but I do think there was some insightful information in there that I kind of want to put out there more so. The stream replay is also up on his channel somewhere. I couldn't find it, but I know it's there because he keeps his stream replay somewhere. I just didn't look very hard. I didn't address the problem. Whoa. The big problem. And that is that I don't think this run is going to be a good run anymore. There's a little thing called having 4 wheels, and usually that thing being a true statement helps. Currently, it is not a true statement. And therefore, this may not go well. However, let's still try to make it to the bottom because I would be... Uh-oh. Nope. Not happening. Not happening. We are Audi for sure. That was bad. That was really bad. Okay, second run. Let's see if we can do any better. Probably not, but maybe. Let's see. All right, and attempt number 2 for the Audi Sport Quattro. For some reason, it switched into manual, and I don't quite know why. I've never done the run in manual. Usually I don't because I like to keep it consistent, but we're going to see what happens here. I might have pressed like Q or something. And that might have caused it to switch into manual. But I'm not quite sure about that. Now, I've never done this course driving in manual. We're going to see what happens. I cannot promise it's going to go well, though. I'll tell you that much. Watch this be the best run we have in this vehicle, because I'm more focused. Oh, it damaged the gear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. My reaction was a little late to that. I promise my audio is not misaligned, hopefully. My game audio has been misaligning from my game recently. That's the problem. And I just bought Adobe Premiere. Ooh. Alright, so what's the button to... Yeah, there we go. Well, now it's back in auto. I think we're done, though. We lost that front wheel again, so I don't think we're making it again. Just recently bought Adobe Premiere Pro, and I need to learn how to use it. So this is still being edited on my old software, which is Shotcut. Once I learn Adobe Premiere, the series will go up on there, but I've already got all the timers and stuff set up on Shotcut. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it quite yet. Well, we're going to see. Okay. On to the third attempt. I really got to try to make it down this run. All right, now for the third attempt. See if we can actually make it down on this attempt. We haven't made it down on the first 2, which is unsettling. I think I'm just overdriving. I think I'm too confident in this. Stop! Boink. Definitely overdriving. Sorry I went silent there. I was quite focusing. That little tap on the rock did bend our front wheel. Remember how I said that these vehicles are usually stronger? Yeah, most of them. The wheels aren't. The wheels tend to bend at the slightest bump. That can be a big problem when you're actually trying to race the vehicle versus just screwing around with it. Which is an issue. It is an issue. We'll see if we can make it down to the bottom, though. If not, then whatever run I show in... Uh-oh. That was a good recovery, but then I spun around. Whatever run that I end up showing will be... In the shorter video will be the one that we made it the farthest in. So, you're probably seeing this run anyway. You just don't know if we're going to make it or not. And that's fun. It's a little element of surprise for you guys. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release this video... Well, this video. This is probably in both. This is in both. Because I think this is the farthest we've made it. I'm going to release the shorter of the videos after I release the longer one. It's going to be a couple hours after. I think the shorter one will go up at 7 a.m. And maybe the longer one will go up at noon. Don't know if it really matters to the algorithm right now because I don't have that many viewers. Over 1,000 videos and not many viewers, but it's okay. I'm working on a big project that I may show you guys at some point. Or I'll keep it a secret. We'll see. I'll at least mention something about it, probably. But anyway. I just may not say what it is exactly, but I'll mention what I'm doing. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna release the longer of the 2 videos first, and then the shorter one second. So, if you guys want to see all the runs... Maybe, no, I'll do the shorter one first and the longer one second. Yeah, shorter ones first, longer one second. If you want to see all of the runs where I fail, go a little slower, or, I don't know, they're just still entertaining. They're just not the final product. That'll come out at noon the day that this is released. So, I don't know what day this is coming out, but the same day, longer video will be out at noon as long as it's ready. Should be out at noon. I'll say it's out at noon. And this will be up at 7 in the morning. I will be at work. Unless it's a weekend. Then I won't be. So early, man. 7 in the morning? So early. Okay. We are going to make it to the bottom, I think. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, I shouldn't have spoken. I shouldn't have said anything. Curse of the commentator is a real deal. Now, if we go off here, I am allowed to go up using the beach if I cannot make it onto the road. However, I think we can make it onto the road. I think we got the power. Yeah. Uh-oh. Perfect. We made it. We stalled across the line, but we made it. Boom. Man, this thing was hard to drive for some reason. I don't quite know why it was so difficult to drive. Because usually, well, I don't know if I've really driven many rally cars down here. I said in the last episode that I wasn't sure if I have. However, I don't think it should have been that difficult to take down. Which makes me a little worried about the next vehicle that we're running. We'll see. Let's see how the vehicle that I built on a live stream compares. All right, everybody. And finally, we have this, the EXD DHM1. I don't know how this is going to do. I think I did a pretty good job building this. It's good. I put a 4-cylinder turbo in it with a big turbo. I was going to twin charge it, but it kept blowing up. So just a 4-cylinder turbo, makes 414 horsepower and weighs under a ton. The interior is hollow because I did say that I wanted to make an interior and then I gave up. So I didn't make an interior. Whatever. Also, why is that light backwards? That's not how that's supposed to be. Oopsies. Okay, anyway. Yeah. There it is. Let's see how this does. It's very loud. Oh, man. It is supposed to be an ideal downhill madness vehicle, which means rally suspension, rally tires, and automatic transmission. Because a manual transmission can slip up while it's in auto and damage itself. And like I said, I do drive these in auto, so that's what this is for. I just made it an automatic transmission. Now, hopefully this being light doesn't cause many issues. It looks like the springs are really, really soft. I don't know if I can tune that or not. But it looks like they're quite soft, so hopefully it being this light helps in that regard, and I do think it is helping. It's also not top heavy, it's very bottom heavy, which is good. So oh, I took it a little hard. Took that a little hard. Our wing! No, what a terrible detriment. And our rear right suspension is collapsed. That's fine. We're fine though. Now we just look like a sedan. I think this was like a CRX body that I then morphed a little bit to make it into a sedan, because I think the window was connected to just like the edge of the boot, and I think it was supposed to be just a big hatchback. I think I made it more of a trunk and a sedan looking thing, like what those ugly little Toyota or Yaris. Is the Yaris the little one? I don't remember what the little Toyota sedan is. Kind of looks like that, though. The body shape, at least. I think I did a decent job building this, though. I did have fun. If you guys do want to see that stream, like I said, it is still up. The replay of it is. If you guys do want to see it, I did stream it on YouTube. So you guys can go ahead and see it. I did make this vehicle. Originally, it was orange. Made it blue. I think this blue is a nice blue, so decided that was a good idea. This is so squirrely to drive. So squirrely, but we're really managing it decently well. Which is good. I wasn't quite sure if we'd really be able to. But we are. I think that rear suspension being collapsed is causing us a bit of an issue. But uh-oh. Nope, this is bad. Oh. Hard hit. Thankfully, that was already collapsed. This is a wild spin. We haven't hit our wheels, though. Been doing a very good job not hitting our wheels with this spin. All right. Well, we're back on the course. My rule is usually we go on to the course wherever we fell off. However, that isn't quite feasible because we're so far away from where we fell off. And we did just kind of stop on the course. It's almost like we took a shortcut, and I don't know if that was faster than it would have been, but this is about to be an honorable mention run of all time, I think, because this run has had its ups and downs for sure, and in the end, I think we're going to persevere all the way to the finish line. Which is just crazy. Yep. Go! Yeah. We did that. We did that. That's right. That wheel's bent. That wheel's bent. That wheel is bent. And that wheel is bent. But our suspension is fixed. Yeah, this is us. Ready? Ready? We'll line up for a straight line. I won't touch the steering at all. This is a straight line right now. This is what I'm driving with. That's what I was controlling. That was rough. Man. But, oh, wall. We did manage, though. We did make it to the bottom. And I am impressed in both the vehicle and my driving. All right. Let's go ahead and give this a second run. See if we can do any better. I don't know if we can. I think that was just like luck. And I don't know if we can do better. But let's see. All right. Second attempt for the... Uh-oh. The EXD DHM1. Oops. We still go in a straight line, I think. But that tree just kind of jumped out at me. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I was just going straight and it was like, no, I'm in your path now. Terrible, terrible disappointment. Anyway, yeah, second attempt. See if we can run better than the first one. Whoa. Yeah, this is such a squirrely vehicle, but like, it's so squirrely and controllable, kinda. Uh-oh, oh, sickness. Oh, man. Oh, man. We are just bouncing. We lost a wheel. We might be done here. I don't think we can get a better time. I don't think it matters. I don't think we can get a faster time. So we can leave it. That was really bad. That was really bouncy. That was our big issue. Oh well. On to the third attempt. Let's see what we can do. All right, third attempt for the DHM1. See if we can do any better here. We started better by not hitting a tree, but we did spin out, which is a bit of a hindrance. Now, let's not hit these bumps too hard. Our big issue is just it's so light that it just throws itself around everywhere, and that makes it quite difficult to drive. Not what we want. Not quite what we want. So, we're going to need to be extra careful. Especially like this turn. The big turns like this. Let's not go over the edge. We actually cut that turn. We would have gotten a corner cutting penalty probably because we cut it so sharp. Oh. All right. Make that turn. No! We're good. We're good. We're good. We're stop. Okay. That's fine. We can go down here nicely. I just don't want to go down that very hard. We've done that before and we've lost some wheels, so we don't want to do that. I think we did that in the last episode, actually. I think it was that turn that we went off of. We lost a wheel. I think we were already not doing well, but oh well. There we go. Nicely done. Nicely done around that turn. Let's see if we can take this turn nicely. Yep, avoid all the rocks as long as we can. I think that might be it for the rocks on the course, besides lower down, far lower down. Oh, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Brake a little bit. This bump is nasty. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. As long as one of the steering wheels are on the ground, we can turn. That's how light it is. So, we're good there. We are, in fact, good there. We just gotta... Ooh. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I realized that the light I put on the side, like the side indicator, flash reflector, is a brake light. Lights up when I hit the brakes. Oh, no. I tried. Wait. I spun it around. I spun it around. As soon as those wheels hit the ground, we didn't get a chance to roll over again. Okay. We're fine. Our aerial is even still on. Our antenna, still on our vehicle. We are perfectly fine. Nothing even happened. The roof is supposed to be bumpy like that, I think. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Let's keep it going. Now, even a little bit of gas seems to accelerate us to a speed that I'm comfortable with. This is rear-wheel drive. I think in hindsight I should have done all-wheel drive because I think I tried to build a rally car. I think the next time I do this it's going to be all-wheel drive because I think that'll really improve our controllability. We won't be having as many issues like we are in this one. Also, I need to not opt into making an interior if I'm not going to make an interior, because this thing is so light, and I think it's because I said I'd make an interior. Maybe all the cars are hollow now unless you put seats in it. I don't know, but that was a lot. That looked like a lot of work, and I didn't have the time or the patience to do that. I just wanted to build a car. I don't care about the inside very much. This run was so much better. The last one, we didn't even make it. This had to be faster, because that first run, if you guys are seeing this on this abridged version of the video, which you probably just are, y'all got to see that first run. Y'all got to come visit for that first run. That was incredibly difficult. We rolled so many times, and we still made it to the bottom. It was incredible, but I don't think it was as good as this one. I do, however, think that this was faster than the Audi, and probably faster than the truck as well. But I'm not sure. The only way we'll know is by visiting the leaderboard. So, let us go ahead and do that now and see how these compare to the other vehicles that we've run. All right, and now on to the leaderboard for Downhill Madness for this episode. If you guys watched the abridged version, you did get to see the crazy run in my vehicle, because that was the fastest run, which was crazy to me, but oh well. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the abridged version. I think that is a neat idea, and hopefully it worked out. So in 34th place, we have the Gator XLT Tremor Off-Road Automation with a time of 3 minutes and 11.88 seconds. That is the fastest of the 3 vehicles that we have run today. It's in 34th place. It's not a bad time, though. I mean, that's from the first place, yeah, but like 3 minutes starts at 12th place, and 12th to 34th is all pretty tight-knit, so that's really not terrible. That's a pretty good time. Then in 86th place is the Audi Sport Quattro S1 Automation with a time of 3 minutes and 25.63 seconds. So, bit slower, but not the best. But not too bad still. I mean, 3:25 is not bad. Now, in 90th place, just below it, 2 seconds below, the EXD DHM1. The time of 3 minutes and 27.48 seconds. Apparently I spelled that wrong. That is unfortunate, because I'm assuming I had a little bit of bias since I built the vehicle. But I said at the end of that run that I think that it did better than every other vehicle we've run. And that I thought that it was a really good time. Turns out it was not. It's still at 90th place out of 169. Nice. So, you know, not the worst, but not great. But anyway, that's all for the leaderboard. Let's go do the outro to the video. All right, everyone, but that is going to be it from me. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smash the like button, hit that red subscribe button, and that bell icon down below to get notified of when I upload. New uploads every pretty often. I don't know, can't say it. Also, we have 1,000 videos, so go check it out. But yeah, leave your recommendations for automation mods to use in the next automation special, or if I decide to do one earlier than every 10 episodes. And until next time, this has been Dresden here on BeamNG Drive, and goodbye.